minutes to a minute to start really talking because I just totally dropped something. Because that's usually how long it takes for people to join in, and nobody's here yet. I'm gonna go ahead and get my ring light set up. I've got to determine what room to do this in. I probably will just turn off my Wi-Fi. I just got a notification on my own phone that I'm live. Yes, I know. Anyway, let me figure out where to set up this ring light. I guess I'm gonna do this. How ironic, I've gotten to this before I've gotten to my table chairs. Plug in this ring light. Do I want to do this on there? Hello, greetings. So I'm about to reupholster some chairs. I'm turning on my ring light. I'm deciding where to do them. There would be nice, but yeah, I need a table. Okay. We have like one like and only one viewer so far. Wow. Okay, great. Well, yeah, there's one person watching. Oh, 7 people watching. I'm going to go ahead and get the chair, or one of the chairs. Actually, I'm going to work on the other chair first. Let me go ahead and turn off my Wi-Fi because I just know it's bad. It's already off. Wow. Okay. I'm going to start on this chair. I've already started reupholstering this chair right here. I need to get some casters for it, either wood or brass, but you can see the work I've done so far. That's going to be covered with, GIMP. So those brass tacks will be hidden, and then I can say down to the brass tacks because that's where that saying comes from. But let me start over here. Surprised there's only 9 viewers so far and 1 like on this live. Where is everyone? Okay, I guess I'll start right here. Let me go ahead and put y'all on the tripod. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I don't hit the wrong button. Almost dropped my phone. Okay, I'm gonna angle y'all down a little bit. Excuse me. Oh, I almost dropped my phone again. Okay. Okay, there's that. This thing better behave. Oh, y'all are asking questions. This is your place? Yes, it's my place. And you would know if you watched my stuff. Yeah, I know, it's not spooky. I don't know why people are scared of objects. It's kind of hilarious. Some people just scare easy, I guess. But yeah, no, it's a mess right now. I've got to change out that light bulb. There's me. Yeah, you made the typo because you were saying something not good. It's called karma. Hello, Mo. My grandma has joined. Let me go ahead and play this while I show y'all. In all of its mess. Really need both hands for this, but I'll make this work. Well, to each their own. This is another one of the chairs I'm reupholstering today. And if you want to see something really scary, I collected this. This is a collector's edition Annabelle doll. And then this is a reproduction doll from the movie Dead Silence. He actually belongs in this chair. There. And that's my real haunted doll. Hello. But yeah, and then my bathroom's a mess, so. Okay. Let's get started. Wow, that is hilarious. This person is genuinely scared. I never understood how objects can, like this, just houses can scare somebody. Music, objects, it's just weird. Okay, let's begin reupholstering this chair. Those creatures. What? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went. Yeah. Anyway, I forgot to tell y'all. I went ghost hunting the other day, and this chair was like tilted back the other day. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna start reupholstering. Let me get some stuff. Okay, we're ready to begin reupholstering. Why is my phone crooked? Okay. Music is too loud. Why are y'all being rude today? This is my apartment. Okay. I need this. Hello. Okay, we have begun reupholstering. I need to adjust my camera. Okay. Okay, now we're going to pull all of these out of here. These staples. Let me adjust the camera again. Excited to see this because I love the fact. Thank you. Yeah, I'll fix it later on. Okay. No, I don't upload. Do none of y'all watch my stuff? Like what? You have a lot of new people, it seems. Yeah, no, I can fix that scratch with walnut oil. Is this your house? If you watch my videos, you can tell it is. These will work. Most of y'all's questions for new people are answered in my previous videos, so there's no need to ask. You can go back and figure out the answer. I bought this chair for $10. So this one was $10 and the other one to match it was $10. Come on, get the... So I'm trying to make it a goal to go live. How am I bleeding? Where am I bleeding from? What? Excuse me? Anyway, I'm trying to make it a goal to go live once a week, like every Saturday. I still have my TikTok. Did you delete TikTok? Yeah, no, my first account was banned, but that was like 3 years ago or more. Well, I still have TikTok. Oh, you did delete. Okay, yeah. I can understand why. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's one of those. Ugh. Why did I make that noise? Oh, look, there's burlap, but that is not burlap. I'm blind. Okay. Oh, I see where I'm bleeding from. That's not good. I cracked one of my fingernails. Looks like an old museum. Yes, I eventually want to open a museum. So all my stuff in this house is like at least 90 years old. My fridge that you're seeing right over there is 94 years old. Always a pleasure watching you. Yes. This is gonna take a good minute to get all these out of here. Also, I didn't really buy GIMP ahead of time, so it's still in the mail, but all I need that for is to cover the brass tacks. An awful lot of staples in here. Burlap, yes, there is burlap in this chair. It's up under here. It's under this thing. Let's see, where can I, you know what, I'll just pull this off and show you. Or will I? God bless America. You can see it woven in here. You know what? You know what? Oh, actually, I'm going to go ahead and get this staple out of here. And go ahead and take this off like this. Just so I can show you the burlap. There it is. See? The burlap's still in this chair from the 1870s. How are you on the museum funds? I think I have the museum fund is up to like $19,340, I think. And with that money it's going to get the museum house, and then of course I already have like most of the furniture and stuff. Well, not most of it. I have the furniture some of the furniture that's going in there. I've collected it pretty much all my life. But anyway, you gotta collect it when you can because they don't make it anymore. So when I see something I want, like the 1917 Hughes electric range that I fixed up, I get it. And then I fix it. But yeah, I never pay over $500 for any of the stuff I get. With the exception of like a few things like my cars and stuff. But did you know those tags can come in shoes? Oh, cool. That would be nice. Yeah, no, but I just brought some. Oh, look, here's an old nail. Ooh, this is one of those GIMP nails. Okay, I'm gonna save that. Still in that chair. I think I can just carefully start. Oh, okay, maybe not. Just kidding. I was gonna say I could carefully start ripping the fabric off, but it doesn't want to just come in one piece, so it doesn't come in piece. Anyway, like a time capsule. Okay, let me get. Y'all act like y'all have never seen my house before. What is the deal? I just totally threw that nail at me. This range over here, the 1917 Hughes electric range. Oh, okay, the chair. Yes. Well, the thing is, it's been restuffed before in like the 1970s or whatever. I think this is 70s-ish. Because look, you can see some foam back there. Oh, you can't even see. You can see some foam back there. I need to angle this down. Y'all can't even see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Sell me a biscuit. Okay, there. Now we're in business. I'm gonna attempt to do this the best I can with a ripped fingernail. I cracked my fingernail. And it was bleeding earlier, and I was like, where am I bleeding from? Oh, obviously it was there. There's another one. Can you get out of there? Okay, I'll just rip you off. That's fine. Ow, that hurt. Okay, what did the person who reupholstered this do? Like, what is this over here? Yeah, used it. Ow! Okay. Wait, this looks promising. Okay, we're getting somewhere doing this. Okay. I gotta go back and take all this off. Dadgummit. This is so time consuming. Oh, sell me a pickle! Wait, what? What are y'all saying? I almost fell out of my chair. Yes, that orange foam. I know, this historically would have been stuffed with cotton batting. Which, do I have any? I don't know. If I don't have cotton batting with me on hand right now. I'll get some, and then when I do, I'll pull the tacks back off and put historically accurate stuff in here. Because I'm using mohair. It was $69 a yard to reupholster this. Cost me an arm and a leg. Cost me 4 legs. Because the chair. But that was stupid. Okay. Your expressions crack me up. Better get some super glue. Okay. Let's see. God, I'm full of dad jokes. Like what is wetting on the what? Here's the fabric I'm going to be reupholstering with. Can you unfold? Dadgummit. Okay, oh, that's the wrong screwdriver. Okay, there. Let's go to this side. How many rooms in the house? It's my apartment. I have basically 3 rooms if you include the bathroom. But I thought I posted my apartment tour on here not too long ago. I'm gonna have to go get a Band-Aid. My nail keeps catching on everything. Actually, just kidding. I just peeled it off. Now I'm biting off the rest. Pardon me. Where are my scissors? Okay. We're good now. Now my nail's not going to get caught on anything. Because I cut it off. Gotta save this. It's another GIMP tack. Or GIMP nail. Okay, here's that piece. I'm going to use this as a pattern piece for the mohair. After I take all this off. All this extra stuff. Just need to make sure I get the fabric out of this, and then I can just leave some of the staples in there. I think that should do it. Oh wait, there's more staples here. There's a GIMP nail. Must be another one over here somewhere. I don't see it. Okay. Gotta get this one out. Okay. Now we can pin this as a pattern piece to our mohair. Oh, what are y'all saying? Let's see. It is hot. I've done a house tour. What in the Redskin garage? What? I like and carriers. So I like millennials who paint. Yes. By the way, if you haven't watched my TikTok, no, I'm straight. And if you haven't watched my TikTok, it's Dr.Parkinstein and the number 2 after it. So it's Dr.Parkinstine and the number 2. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a pattern piece for this mohair. So I had cut this mohair too short for the seat, but that's okay because we can use it for the back. I'm going to try to get it as close to the corner as I can. I think I'm going to cut it inside out. Or with... Never mind, you'll see. I have no words. And I'm going to cut it just a smidge bigger. There are still staples in this. Okay, I need some pins. Where the heck are they? There they are. I stole these from my grandma. Oh, she's watching. Oops. Um, okay. Let's see. Some of y'all are annoying. Okay. Some of y'all are gonna wind up disintegrated in the morning with a death ray. Don't test me. Yeah, Peter. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I thought YouTube would do okay with mods, but I guess not. And nobody's ever around because everybody else has a 9 to 5 while my stuff makes me money. My content I post, that is my 9 to 5, but it's really a 24/7. It's really a 24/7, 365. But really, also, it's just my life. It's just me. Like, I just post about things I get up to and stuff. Anyway. Yeah, let's lay it on the table. Okay. I almost fell. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Oh my god, there's so much money over here. Let me go hide this because it's rude. Okay. Get all this crud. You know, I could probably sit here and do this. I don't know why I didn't do that. Okay. I'm gonna lay this on my table. That's the first order of business. To lay the fabric on the table. Okay, we're gonna pin it here. Let me move this tripod some more. I'm gonna put the hair over here, and then I'm gonna sit here. Okay, that works ideally, most effective. Okay. Does it smell like the 1920s? What does the 1920s smell like? Or what is your interpretation of that smell? Some people just ask the weirdest things. And they're grown adults. They act like toddlers, arguing with other adults because they think they're protected behind a screen. Like, it's so insane. Why would you waste your life doing something useless? Like, we're given a limited amount of time, and some people are just stupid with it. Anyway, but that's my 5 cents. Okay. I will give you plans to wind the receiver coil after I tune everything up, but yes. And no, the comment was not directed at you. It's directed at people who are not peopling. Okay, let me go ahead. Okay, so I've got this pinned, as y'all can see. let me go ahead and start cutting it out. Where am I? Here, no, I need my tailings. These should work. These are old. These haven't been sharpened. Like, these are from the 20s. But we'll see. Let's see if these work. Oh, yeah, they work good. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this. I can't talk. I have no words. Perfect. I just went into the antique store and bought these the other day on my birthday. Okay, I'm trying to get this cut straight. Okay, there's that. Okay, now this is going to go into an arch. So I need to take this staple out of here. Okay, now I'm just trimming it down. Yeah, I think this will work most effective. OMG, I found you on Facebook. Yes, this is YouTube though. But yes, and I have TikTok. TikTok, I have 1.1 million followers on. TikTok is my main thing. That should be good. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and unpin this because I've cut it out. Yeah, these haven't been sharpened. I bought these at the antique store and they're old. See the pitting in the metal? But they're still sharp. And see, you can tell they haven't been sharpened because the edge is not shiny. See? Okay, we've got this piece cut out. And we're just unpinning it. There, that looks okay-ish. We're probably going to have to trim this down a little bit. I'm going to have to mark it with chalk and stuff, but we'll see. Oh, you found me on Twitter. Cool. Yes, TikTok. Can't even use my... Yes. Okay. Let's see how much I have to trim this. Or if I have to recut it. Okay, we're going to come in... We're going to come up over this, actually, because that could be... well, the GIMP is going to hide this anyway. And that's going to make it right there. Okay, this should work just most effective. We're going to go ahead and staple it first. Actually, are we? Yeah, we are. No, we aren't. Yeah, we are. No, we aren't. Yeah, we are. Let me argue with myself for a good minute. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Okay, I'm going to use brass tacks. Okay, chair, come here. Oh, I just turned off my ring light. Oops. What are y'all saying? The patina is so beautiful. Yes, it's from the 1870s. And this is historically accurate fabric that they would have used back then. Just kind of gonna pin it in place. could trim that a tiny bit. I'm gonna have to do that. Where am I? Okay. Okay, that's gonna be like that. Okay, let me get some ribbon. I don't have GIMP yet, so I'm gonna use this ribbon. Basically, I'm gonna replicate how I did the bottom of this. Or no, well, I could wait for, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way and wait for GIMP. I'm gonna just tack it with the tacks. And then I'll put GIMP over this. Let's put your scissors in. Okay, so we're going to use brass tacks. Okay, that's 2. There. That's 3. And do right there. How in the world did this get over here? Why is this staple being a nuisance? There. Why is this doing this? Dadgummit, am I gonna have to trim the edge of this? Most likely. And the edge is fraying. That can go right there. You know, I could technically tuck and roll the edge. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to pull all these tacks out. There's only 3 though. Get out of there. Don't throw yourself at me, that was rude. Get out of there. Okay. One more. Okay. Let's try this again. What do y'all say? Flip the chair back, side down on. Nah, I'm not worried about damaging the table. What color? So the GIMP is gonna be, well, it's hard to explain, but it's like an old-timey pattern. It's mixtures of reds and greens and a little bit of yellow, like a, not really yellow, but like a beige or something. No, like a tan. I don't know. It's really nice though. Okay, this works most effective. I've just tucked and rolled the edge. But does that mean that I needed to have cut more fabric? We'll see. is tucking and rolling. I'm going to go ahead and pin this right here. Actually, I need to roll this more. Get a pin ready. Perfect. Now tack it right there. Actually, down from there. Just kind of roll the edge of this. Oh, I'm going to do this. Okay, take this out of there. Hello. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. I think that looks good for the top end. So here's the first part up here. What are y'all thinking so far? Hello and hello. Yes. No, this is my right hand. The camera just flips everything. Looks good. Great. Thank you. Okay. I'll bring this down here. Tack that there. There's that. I'm gonna do the same over here. Okay. I'm gonna tack this. Tack this. Okay, we're getting near the end. I hope this is enough fabric at the end of this to kind of tuck over. If not, I can make it work, I think. Oh God, it's getting tight. Okay. Come on now. It's okay, the GIMP is gonna hide this, so just gonna tack here. Get in there, tack. Okay, there's that. Pull that. Maybe I can get it with a pliers. I don't want to rip this. There's one. Two. Come on, why is this frame? Pliers again. Why is this frame? Okay. Okay. Next chair, I know to cut this a little bit longer. Get the corner of this. That's right on the edge. Okay. Didn't even go in anything. Wait. Okay, there's that one, and then two more, I think. Okay, that could have been a lot better, but that's a rough thing. And then we'll put the GIMP over it once we get that. But there that is. Yes, no, maybe so. Does that look okay to y'all? What's high? Thanks. Okay, good. So then, once we get the GIMP, which is like this stuff, this will resemble it. So once GIMP is in, it's basically gonna go over this, um, and then it'll be tacked in place to hide the tacks, with the little GIMP nails. But that's basically it. Um. Oh, okay. Yes, IQ. I don't really know what my IQ is. I mean, the way I see it, that is not a useful thing to know, because like only bad can come of knowing somebody's or wanting to know somebody's IQ, because what does that accomplish at the end of the day? You know what I mean? Like, so unless you want to judge somebody, you don't need to know their IQ, like it's not a contest. It's just about what you contribute and how you use your brain. Is what I think. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Um, but yeah, so here is the chair. I have all of these things sticking. It'll be good when the GIMP comes in because it'll hide all these imperfections. But that's basically it. Now I got to do the back side. Okay. Oh, this will be fun. This is my favorite part, not taking this off. I could reuse this GIMP, honestly, if I don't rip this when I take it off. Or I could at least see how it looks. Of course, I just ripped it. Because, like, why? Why not? Here's a GIMP now. Oh, well, I totally just ripped that fabric. And this nail is still stuck in it. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit over what this fabric is so that I can tuck in the corners and fold it. Also, there's some kind of mysterious paint on here, so I'll have to fix that. Maybe with some xylitol or whatever you call that stuff. Xylene, whatever it is. I don't even know. It starts with an X. Hello. Somebody says hi. But the GIMP is basically going to do this in a nutshell. It's going to cover right over this, be held with staples, and do that basically. Okay, let's get started taking this off of here. I really don't want to have to pull all these staples again. That's why I prefer brass tacks like they historically did, because this is just ridiculous having to pull all these staples. Not to mention you could scratch the wood and stuff. It makes more sense to use tacks like they did. I might be able to leave all these staples in here. If I can get this. Okay, hang on. Ooh, that's ugly. What is that? There's some of the original burlap right there. Yeah, this is definitely screaming 70s. It was reupholstered 100 years after it was made. In the 1970s. Okay, that wasn't too difficult. I left most of the staples in. See, that screams 70s. But no, this burlap is original, it seems. Actually, I take that back. Somebody had some handy work going on in here. What is that? Brother, ugh. And is this really necessary? Like, I guess to make it puff, yeah. Brother, ugh. Ugh, brother, ugh. Okay, I need to pull some of these because they're too close to the edge to look good. So this is the ladies' chair. There's two chairs, which I'm going to do another one next. What percentage is my... Oh, my phone's on low battery. But the next chair I'm going to do is the gentleman's chair. So this is the ladies' chair because with their big petticoats and hoop skirts and all their bustles and stuff, they had to be able to sit down in chairs. Plus the posture of this chair. Like, you'd have to have immaculate posture like I do. Anyway, so yeah, this right here was a ladies' chair. Somebody said, please don't injure yourself on live stream. Like, I haven't been live streaming since 2020. I mean, I know what I'm doing. So, I know some people don't think I do, but they'll learn. Anyway, okay, let's see. Here is the scrap fabric. I probably don't have enough to cut out. Yeah, not to cut out the back. So that's scrap. But I do have enough of this. There's still staples in this. God bless America. How in the world? Okay, we're going to put wrong side to cut. The selvage was down, I think, when I cut, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this the way that I need it. Pin this. We're going to pin it on the table again. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I need pins. That piece is not the piece I need, so we're going to hide that for myself so I don't accidentally pin that. Okay. Get over here. Okay, pins. And another pen. What are y'all saying so far? Slat. Okay. I'll pin that crooked. Dadgummit. Okay. This fabric really needs to get. Okay. That's better. Now, we're going to stretch this out. Then we're going to try this again. Oh, okay. Well. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh my god, I almost stopped it. Let's go ahead and cut this out now. I'm going to cut out a little more than we need, because we can always just tuck that under. Okay, that's quite a bit extra, but it's gonna actually, let me trim this. Okay, there. Now I'm going to unpin this, and then we're going to tack it to the chair. Which end is that? Okay, great. This is our, just not pins on the floor. Pins on the floor, pins on the floor. Okay. Anyway, we're going to pretend like I didn't start saying that. Okay. Now we're going to tack this in place. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. Now y'all can. Great. Okay, I've got this in here. Great. Pushing that. Is this gonna line up okay? We'll soon find out. That goes there. I cut a lot extra, so this should. kind of rough tacking it in place. That is crooked. Hang on. Okay, if I bring this over here, yeah, that's more than an, okay, great. Tack this. Okay, then I'm gonna tack this in place right here. This is looking like it's gonna be good. Okay. Yeah, I cut it the right length. There. Okay. Perfect. And then I'm gonna tack this. Yeah, I need more tacks. Come on, get in there, tack. Ow. that just bent that tack. Good gimme. This wood is hard at the bottom of here. Let's try this. Okay, and then we got this. Fold that over. Great. And tack here. There. Okay, one more tack ought to do it. Okay, and that is it. This chair is now reupholstered. Okay. Yes, I am working on the new coil. Okay, that's it. That chair is done. Let me test it. Also, I need casters for the bottom of it, but there it is. That's it. Oh my god, I almost fell. And then, of course, I'll get some walnut oil and buff that out of there. But yeah, that is it. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break from YouTube Live, and I'll probably go live again in a few minutes. I got to charge up my phone, and then I'm going to do my other chair, which is the gentleman's chair that goes next to this lady's chair. These are both parlor chairs. But, so I will probably go live again around 5:15 p.m. Anyway, so keep an eye out for my live. But yeah, bye.